Or to this a suggestion via a channel member. The name of the video is, what is the most desired skin tone in your culture? Oh, God, guys. Let's see where this goes. Let's do it.
Okay, you ready? So why don't you line up? Nah, you're going to be good. Yeah, you can stand, actually. You don't have to sit. It's better if you don't sit.
It's going to be interesting.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen, man. I'm going to bring them out one at a time to talk about skin.
Okay.
In your skin and in their culture. Like, who really has the ideal skin? Okay, are we cool with that?
Let's do it.
It's not about your face. It's not about whatever.
Right.
Anything.
It generally isn't.
Like that, we're going to go with.
Let's see where this goes.
All right, man.
And guys, obviously, depending on the culture itself will dictate, but most cultures are pretty much the same around the world. Like the more you look like you're not outside for the most part, like working, the better you tend to be, right? That's generally kind of how that works. But
now let's go with the first. How about if we go with the Swedish, right? Let's go with the Swedish one. Okay. Listen, here you go. So take a look at these guys here.
But some people want what they don't have
Your
also.
Culture.
Let's go.
Think about Sweden. And
Okay.
you can go with Scandinavian in general. It doesn't just have to be Sweden. Who has the ideal skin? Not for you. Who has the ideal skin? Like the person
Probably
if you brought
that
them
guy.
home. This guy?
Yeah.
What makes his skin so Toth the auto body guy? What makes his skin ideal?
He has a lighter skin, I guess.
Uh-huh. And then what does that say about him?
I don't know. Like, he could be Swedish, I guess.
Yeah. So in your culture, like really, if the difference between this guy and this guy, nothing about their personalities, nothing about the politics of it, just in your culture. So what about is there anything about politics that we should know about skin in your culture in Northern Europe?
Guys, I would definitely suspect that, like specifically out there, that region specifically, most of the people who are going to be considered immigrants, right, they're going to definitely not look like the guy who she pointed out.
It's just like, what are the issues? What are the conversations? What are the debates that you all have?
Yeah, there are a lot of issues, like politics, about racism and stuff.
So what's considered racism in Sweden?
Like, everything that's considered racism here, but like, we don't have so much black people, so it's not like towards black people, more like towards Muslims.
Yeah, it's Middle Eastern individuals.
So listen,
North Africa, Algeria, Morocco.
Stand down here. So let's say that these guys had they were the exact same person, okay? So he was him. What's your name, bro? Rana. Rana? Rana? Yeah, Roneth. Okay, so Roneth. What's your name? George? So let's say Roneth was George. All right?
Okay, where are we going with this?
And how noticeable would their skin tone be? Like if you brought George home, but he had this tone of skin, like would people talk about it? Would they notice? Would they talk about it?
I guess, I don't know. Like, it's not that similar.
Yeah. In the U.S.,
it's obvious.
I don't think we'd notice a difference really
Then you're blind.
here. But I'm just wondering about Sweden.
Yeah.
Might be the same?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not sure.
it's incredibly noticeable. Different cultures, guys.
How many dudes, like, what's your name?
Genetics.
Tevin? How many Tevins are there in Sweden, by the way?
None. Zero.
Yeah, not many.
Tevin.
No.
Yeah, okay. All right, hang tight. You can stand over here. Okay, you ready? So you're American. African American? Okay, what's your Jamaican? What's your name?
Toya.
Toya? Okay, in your culture, who's got the most preferable skin?
The ones on the end, the other side. It's Jamaica?
Let's go with,
like home of the skin bleach?
So you spent time in Jamaica? Your parents are Jamaican?
But I haven't been back.
You haven't been back? Okay, so go with the U.S. then. Because she's not from the U.S., so she didn't respond in the U.S. Yeah, in the U.S. Who's got the most preferable skin in your culture, in your world?
Well, just in the U.S., like the two white boys.
Okay. And what is it about that?
That's just how the world.
How about in the
is.
how about in the black community in the U.S.?
Okay, good. Specify. I would definitely say this guy here on the end, right? Because he's not like complete, like devoid, let's say, but he is still kind of like somewhere caught in the middle. I would say that most Black Americans would probably gravitate towards this guy here. The darkest one is going to be made fun of even within the Black community. There are going to be people in the comments who are going to say that I'm wrong on this instance here, but maybe you haven't been around. Okay, but I would definitely say between this guy here, right? Because he looks like a stereotypical African American mixed with basically everything. And he looks more stereotypically African based off of the skin tone that he has here. He's less mixed as he is, okay? So I definitely would say that this guy here and this guy here, this would be the skin tone that would be chased within the Black community. Let's continue.
Who's got the preferable skin?
Between those two, it would be the lighter one because I feel like the Black community is like biased in a way. Not everybody, but
Not you and not your
yeah,
friends, of
just-
course.
That's how.
Oh yeah,
it is.
yeah,
No one in
of
this
of
room
course.
is racist and
Right.
any of that stuff, right?
Right, of course.
So this guy, you would say, His
Trust me.
name's August.
Okay.
So you feel like he would be. What is it that leads him to be preferenced?
I feel like the Black community, like they like to look at like lighter people, and there's like some sort of bias in the Black community.
What
Yeah, guys, the guy in the dark gray shirt would have a hard time.
does lighter mean in the Black community?
People just feel like, oh, like she's prettier, he's like cuter because they're light skinned.
So it's prettier and cuter.
Yeah, it's
lighter
basically more
skin,
mixed.
So he's just
More mixed.
automatically more handsome because he has lighter skin than
By
you?
default.
people.
To some
Some
people, yeah.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's the argument. That's the
Yeah.
debate in some people. And that's not the case in Nigeria?
No, it would probably be the opposite.
Wait, hang on. There's skin bleaching. Yeah, I got
Wait,
you.
wait,
Why do
wait,
people
wait.
bleach their skin? Like, what's that about in Nigeria?
They might not be comfortable with how their skin looks.
Okay, so in other words, this dude, Tevin?
Say Julian. That's my last name. Julian.
Julian? So Julian here would be more likely to bleach his skin so he'd look like August
Well,
here.
okay, yeah, that
You
element.
ready? Dude, we're going to go with you.
Jeez, what is this conversation,
Okay,
guys?
so you were Chinese, yeah?
Okay, I got this one out the gate here, guys. It's definitely the same person that she. If you've been in China, you'll understand what I'm saying here. All right, it is absolutely like there are some people who walk around and because it's too sunny out, they wear umbrellas because they're scared to death getting dark, guys. That's the reality of China exclusively, I would say. Well, most of Asia. Okay, the entire continent here. Exactly what the woman right here in the gray said is similar to what she's going to say.
Okay, hang on, come over here. What? Come up here, right here. What's your name?
Siki?
Siki?
Yes.
Okay, in your culture, who has the ideal skin?
Ideal skin?
Yep.
Like, probably this guy, the tall guy with the white shirt.
The tall guy, what is it about his skin?
It's
I don't know.
Pale.
Yeah.
Pale?
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means it's desirable in our culture.
It's what?
It's desirable
Desirable?
by most people.
What
Like,
makes it desirable?
because I'm not really sure, honestly.
Well, so what did you learn?
Like from my culture, like my friends and my family are always telling me like if you look like whiter, you're like more, I don't know, like beautiful.
More beautiful?
That's
Okay,
their
do
culture.
you notice it?
That's all of Asia, though.
What's your name, bro? Carlos. Carlos? How much of a difference do you notice between these two guys?
This guy's paler than this guy.
Yeah.
So would that be noticed in your culture?
Yes.
Not that much.
Yeah.
Please.
They're both like pretty.
They're both
Right.
pretty white.
They're still
But this
light
guy-
enough
but
to.
people-
for it
but if
not
they were
to.
standing next to each other, but he would be still the whiter the better.
I think it's mostly for girls. Like,
for girls.
Yeah,
For guys, it's not so much.
not that much.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be out working hard, and they tend to be just slightly, like more tanned, more so than the women.
Hannah, right? Do you even notice the difference between these two guys? Like really? If you
Like,
just
yeah,
look at
ask
them
a
really fast?
right. No, not really.
No.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't either.
Not
I mean,
really.
Well,
I get what you're
do,
doing here.
actually, I can't. Okay, all right, hang on. Stand over here, hang on. So, what pale is good? All right, man, ready? Yep. Oh, you're gonna go last. Okay, so where are you from? Egypt.
Egypt?
Okay, here you go. Take the mic. What's your name?
Okay.
Nada.
Nada. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be the same as the other, the one from China, guys, and the one from Sweden.
DA.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in your culture, which of these 5 guys has the ideal skin?
Egypt.
Like just like color wise.
Okay, yeah, just color-wise. Yep.
Probably him on the end.
Him on the end?
Yeah.
What makes his skin ideal?
I mean, it's like not too dark.
wait.
It's not too dark, and like he's also not that light.
Okay.
He's like in the middle.
Like, he
I
fits
don't like the
in.
same color as me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
he
your
fits in
color is-
immediately.
I was on spring break, so I'm not this color.
So you're a little darker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm lighter.
Okay.
Okay. Normally you're
Yeah.
right. So this guy, what would he?
I mean,
dude, we're not talking. This isn't you and your friends
Yeah.
and so on.
No, I
Because
know, yeah.
we're all enlightened in here. It's just what would be said about him compared to the guy in the end?
I mean, like usually in Egypt, like I was born there, but like I came over when I was a year old, so but
Okay.
we like go often. But like usually like darker. There's not a lot of really darker skinned people there.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're kind of like not out of the ordinary, but still like not what you would usually see.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Even
like-
in the poor community? Poor Egyptians?
I mean, I can't really speak to that because I haven't been to a lot of the poor communities.
Okay. All right. And do you really notice the difference between these two guys or
Yeah.
not? You
I
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's noticeable.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And this guy?
Well, yeah. What about him?
Well, how would he be seen?
I mean, like he's like, well, to me, like he is obviously like Hispanic, so like he would just be like seen as like he's like out of place there.
He would be out of place.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the guy on the end. All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that makes all the sense in the world. I mean, he does for the most part look what he has, the overall phenotype and kind of look skin tone wise that you will absolutely experience. But it's interesting because generally people that are kind of stuck within this this realm of skin tone generally prefer just to be lighter. So it's interesting that well, I mean, I guess she's not even from there though, guys. I mean, he looks like he fits in. Let's just say that here. And to be honest, the further you go south, depending on where in Egypt she's actually from, I would say this is very much so what you see in the south. Very much so. So I don't know what part she's referring to
Hey, stand here for a second.
of Egypt. And I'm not ever going back
All
to
right,
Egypt
wait
to
a
find
minute,
out
woman.
neither.
You're take that. All right. In your world, what you see, not you and not your family, okay?
Or my friends.
And not your friends, because none of them are, they're all really cool and hip, and we got that. But in your, think about your cultural milieu of
Okay.
people who you represent. Who's got the best skin? You
Can't lie, guys. White American women are kind of the wild card in this context here, but let's see.
can stand over here, too. Who has the ideal skin?
When you say people who I represent, you mean like.
Yeah, white people. And we're talking,
And the question is, who has the best skin?
Yep. Who has the
Like-
ideal skin?
Like most that you would want to have, or like I don't know, nicest,
Skin you'd want to
most
have or you'd
beautiful?
want to bring home, like if you were dating someone and you brought them home to your parents, and you'd have different conversations about each one of their skin. Imagine they were the exact same person, they looked the same, but you'd have different conversations about their skin. Who would have the ideal skin?
And this is not for me personally.
No, not for you.
Okay. I mean, because I would probably give a different answer than.
No.
Most
Give me
white
the
people would
average.
I told you the wild card, guys. I'm not joking. The wild card.
Man.
Wait, hang on. We're gonna get your answer too, but
Okay.
yeah. Go ahead.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of white racist people, so.
No, it's not about racism even. Just who has the ideal skin.
Just answer the question.
I guess that they would want to have, I would say you.
This guy?
Yeah.
Why not him?
Because, I don't know, generally there's a lot of white people, at least in the United States, who prefer not to be I guess, as pale. Which is not by any means any kind of insult. Everyone should
No, I
be how
picked
they
him
are.
because he was pale, right?
Right.
No, because I looked at his shirt, because you're
Right,
really
like
light.
a slight tan.
Okay, so this guy would be more preferable.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
For white people in general.
For white people in general.
Like
Okay.
a light tan.
How many black people you think would go into it, black Americans, you think would go into a sperm bank and say, I want the darkest sperm donor you could possibly find. I want them so dark their skin isn't even black, it's blue, right?
None. To answer your question, you luckily, bro, you are lucky we are having this conversation in college right now. All right, but no, truth be told, none. Not a single one.
How many people would go into a sperm bank and say that?
I mean, there are some hoteps out there, like Umar Johnson, style of individuals that probably would most likely specifically yearn for that specifically. I'm not saying that should be a thing, but I'm telling you based off of what I know, kind of moving within the Black American community for the most part here, right? No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many would say that.
I think
Yeah.
probably anyone hang on a second, hang on. How many black Americans do you think would go into a sperm bank and say, I want the darkest sperm donor you could possibly find?
Probably not many.
Yeah,
Probably not many.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
I guess
Culture,
people just face a lot
society.
of hatred. I guess
Yeah.
having dark skin, growing up, being a child, people always kind of make fun of you.
So somehow associating
Yeah.
negative
Telling
skin
you.
with
Yeah.
really.
So I guess maybe you wouldn't want that for your child. I guess.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Dude, do you have a comment on that? How many black Americans would go into a sperm bank, do you think, as a Haitian, right?
Oh, he's
Would go
Haitian?
into a sperm bank saying,
Okay.
give me I want sperm from the darkest man you could possibly find.
Damn, not that many.
Yeah.
For the dark, looking for
Yeah.
exactly for the darkest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Not that many.
What
I-
what would be behind that?
I think that if you go to Haiti, there's a lot of different color, light skin,
Yeah.
dark skin,
Obviously,
Yeah.
all
Haiti.
that, medium skin. And I feel so they would go on that spectrum with the light skin with the dark skin. It wouldn't
Yep.
necessarily matter if that person has to be the darkest skin, but it would be on the spectrum of of the color.
Yeah, got it. Do you have anything to add to that?
I just feel like we should have an actual light-skinned black person up here.
What's that?
I think an actual light-skinned black person is what most people would choose.
Yeah.
Most black people want to do sperm bank, they choose
Dude,
someone who's
go find me somebody real fast. You guys go find me.
Right, because I don't know who chose specifically him, but he would be basically the middle of the ground. It's like the average. It's just the average, super hyper mixed Black American in America. That's who that guy is on the end here. Super, just hyper mixed. All right. If you're referring to light skin, specifically light skin, what a Black American would call light skin would be I don't know. I can't give you an example. The guy on the end, right? The other guy on the other side of the realm here. That would probably be what the overall masses would probably choose almost immediately.
No, wait, go find me somebody.
I mean, this mixed girl right here, she's mixed, obviously, but that's
Wait. Who's that?
this chick right here on the side.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
her?
Yeah, I mean, something more like that is
You really?
something more like that
Dude,
is what
hang
people
on,
would
can you
actually
come here a
look for.
second? Oh yeah. All right, here we go. I was trying to choose all guys. So, all right. What's your name?
Heaven.
What is it?
Heaven.
Heather?
Heaven.
Heaven.
Yeah,
Oh,
her
shit,
skin
Heaven
tone.
from day one. Oh my God. So what is it about? Hang on, hold on. What is it about heaven?
I don't know. I think it's just so my grandparents, 3 of the 4 of them are dark skinned black, and my grandmother's mostly white, but she's grew up in the black community. She's a little bit black, and her husband is really dark. And my grandmother's whole family never really liked my grandfather because he was really dark, and they were the light skinned black.
Wait, they didn't
people.
like him just because he was dark?
I mean, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
They weren't really a fan of his family. yeah, like my grandmother's like even lighter than her.
So what is it about heaven?
I mean, I can't tell you like why it exists, but it's just a thing. Like people like.
So okay, no, go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, people just like the lighter spectrum. Like black people don't want to. They don't want you to be white, but they want you to be like as light as you can be and still look black. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah, I think I would agree. With the last guy's perspective here, I do think that the average black person, in fact, if they were to specifically choose, it's just going to come down to they still want you to have like the common typical black phenotype, let's say, but they want your skin to be as light as absolute possible without getting into the realm of like not like needing to tan, if that makes any sense here. I think that would probably be, unfortunately, kind of what it is, or fortunately, I don't really care either way, guys, right? It's not my business. I don't look at people like that. My son is absolutely much lighter than me. Okay, just so you understand this here. But I didn't obviously choose my wife due to exclusively her skin tone. That wasn't it here. Things happen across the country, across the world, let's say. Things happen. But either way, guys, listen, this is a great video here. Send me more of these immediately. This is a rousing conversation. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. And if you guys are new here, please like and subscribe, all right?